Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy King Bean, and welcome back to another show, another video, and a brand new episode. And yo, you're now rocking with the best word up. Shout out to everybody who watched my previous video. If you haven't seen it, put the link down in the description. You get a chance to go check it out. Yo, right now I'm going to go ahead and get into the video, and I just want to give you my first thoughts, my first impressions on the division, the full gameplay, and what you're seeing right now, just early on gameplay, right at the beginning. So the NPCs are not very good right now. They kind of scale to the level that you are. So right now, of course, being a level 1, level 2, wherever this level was. So I played it a couple hours, last night upon release. And when you first start off the game, you kind of get into this early on customization type. You get in there and you customize your character. It's not real deep customization. You kind of just make the character how you want him to look. And then you start off in Brooklyn. That's where you first start off at, and they kind of go through training. This is all this right here, like this first scenes that you see right here. This is basically training, just trying to get you used to the controls and what to do, what each and every control does, what it happens when with your weapons, how to fire your weapons, how to use grenades and things of that nature. But when you start off also in Brooklyn, they take you to a mini hub where you can see a whole bunch of other people there who are around your level 1, 2, and 3, maybe up to 4 or 5, maybe the most. And again, it goes in and shows you how you can buy gear, how you can buy weapons, and also shows you how to select missions on the map, how to select things that you want to do. It's really good. I like the way they introduce everybody to the game, and I didn't want to put any cutscenes in it because I didn't really want to spoil it for everybody who haven't played the game yet. Some people who want to see some of the stuff, and I know you probably have already read or why this stuff is happening in New York City. But again, if you want to check that out, you can check that out with somebody else's video or something like that. But anyway, getting into more the way the game feels of course, when you're shooting, the shooting feels good. If you played the beta, if you played the open beta or the closed beta, the game feels good. It still feels good. The shooting feels really good. Of course, you got to get over that the NPCs are wearing hoodies and stuff like that, and they're taking a whole clip to take down. It's a video game, guys. It doesn't really take that many shots to take them down so much, except for the guys who may have armor. But you have to remember that this game is a true RPG. It's an RPG game. That's what it is. It's an RPG with shooter elements. It's just something similar to Borderlands. Of course, it's always going to get compared to Destiny, but you got to remember you're looking at what quote unquote is supposed to be like real life people. But once you get over that part, the aesthetic of the game is fun. And yes, some of the NPCs are a little dumb. Well, a whole lot dumb. They just keep running into your bullets. But the game, far as I know of, it keeps scaling up, and the NPCs do get better and better. So with that being said, once you get past that part of it and realize, hey, it's an RPG, you got to use your cover and shooting guys. It's fine. It's fine. Thus far, I'm enjoying the game, but I enjoyed the beta too as well. So that's just what I think about it. And it was really fun. Now this scene right here, what you're seeing here, is at the police precinct. And also I was trying, because they give you the option where you can team up with other people online to play, but it wouldn't connect for me. So after about 5 or 10 minutes of trying to get into it and connect to it, it didn't work. So I didn't, I got tired and got frustrated, and I just pressed forward, and I was able to get in and get a couple of battles here and there, and shooting guys. But I think this game is really fun if you do have people playing with you, and I think that's where the game is going to shine so far. But last night, not too many people on my friend list had the game, or they were playing it, so they might be playing it today. I'm not sure. I haven't got on it today at all. I just wanted to make this video before I get out in the street and go do some things. But overall, like I said, the game's fun. I mean, it's shooting, it's guns. It is what it is. It's guns, RPG. I mean, what's more American than that, really? You're fighting for your Second Amendment. Also, I want to say about the graphics. Now, I am playing this on the Xbox One. The graphics look good. In my opinion, they look really good. I mean, the colors are vibrant. They also, the snow looks great on there. I mean, I can't really tell if there's any screen tearing and too much pop-ins, but I really wasn't paying attention to that while I was playing, because I was trying to, figure out the game and what's going on. Also, there's a lot of loot to get in this game. A lot of loot, just like in like Borderlands. There's a lot of loot, a lot of different guns. you can customize your weapons. You unlock perks. You also unlock special abilities, and you're not tied into those special abilities, which is really good. You can kind of change up your play style or what have you. I started off with healing, of course. Healing, to me, in a game, you always want to be able to have your health, because it doesn't do anything if you don't have your health, and you get shot up and get lit up. But I want to really work on the tech part too as well. I can't wait to really get back in and play some more of the game. And also with the graphics too, I also want to let you know that this game does display a day and night cycle. So I mean, it's really good. The lighting is really good in the game. The way the sun comes, when you see the sun rising early in the morning, when it's high noon or getting ready to go into twilight, all the way up into the nighttime. And it's pretty cool. Like I said, it's pretty good. But I'm pretty sure, like I said, the NPCs are going to get better. I think it's going to get a lot tougher when playing. But you can also change the difficulty. I started off playing this game on normal, and I'm still playing on normal because I still want to just kind of play the game and really get used to it, and really get a real good feel of how this game's going to play out and how it's going to feel. But you can up the difficulty to hard. But I don't know how hard it is. For what I understand, it's open world, so you can run excuse me, you can walk into other areas where you're not leveled high enough to beat the NPCs. I mean, you'll take a lot of damage, so you really got to concentrate on your armor, concentrate on your gear, and really level up your character before you go into unknown areas. Now, for me, fortunately, I did not do that. I didn't try to really go out to see all that, but I did run. I did one time go up against a higher level character. I did beat him. It took me a long time to beat the end boss or the sub boss or whatever it was, but he took a lot of damage from me, and it was hard for me to kill him, and I was wounded pretty bad in the game, so you have to be careful with that if you're wandering out in the world. But other than that, like I said, it's fun thus far. I mean, the story seems to be pretty interesting. I wonder how that's going to play out. But again, this is a game I think you'll have a lot more fun if you're playing with your friends, if you're playing with, just other people and randomly meet people. So hopefully I'm going to get into, playing with some guys and hopefully some other friends on the friend list to get the game, and so we can hook up. If not, man, we'll hook up with some people, some of my subscribers or anybody who want to come by. I put my Xbox gamer tag down in the description, so you could always check that out. But anyway, I mean, really, that's not too much else to say about the Division thus far. Like I said, I'm enjoying it. I know some people were having some issues with connectability and things like that, but I was able to get into the game. Other than matchmaking part, I mean, everything was fine. I have not been to the Dark Zone. I was not even looking for the Dark Zone, to be honest with you. And I believe my character's too low level anyway to go to the Dark Zone. One other thing about this game that you need to be aware of before you buy this game is online only. You really have to have, I mean, you could play single player, but you have to be online to play this game. And I know that sucks, but that's how the game is now. And I think a lot of devs and a lot of newer games are going to that model. I don't know how much that's going to hurt or help the industry, but yeah, you're gonna have to have an online connection to be able to play this game, which, like I said, that kind of sucks because you can't just stay in single player if the multiplayer is down or if the internet's down. Something similar with Xbox Live, because Xbox Live has been down. It's been down a few times this year already, and it sucks when you pay $60 for a game and you can't get in there to even play it. So hopefully the online status will stay pretty good and the connectivity will be pretty good. But other than that, like I said, the game so far is fun. I think, again, this is one of those games where I would say, if you're still on the fence about it, if you can find a place to rent it, go rent it first and play it. But right now, as of now, I would recommend getting this game, especially right now. Like I said, it's fun. It's fun to me. I enjoy it, but you just got to get over the fact that, these guys are bullet sponges for the most part. But you will get past that aesthetics for as far as that goes. And it's really not that bad. I'm curious to see what the different bosses are going to be in the game, and the different type of NPCs, and will they try new tactics or different tactics to try to defeat you, to make things a little bit harder. I know Ubisoft have released their schedule for their release of their DLC, and I don't have them right off the top of my head right now, but it's supposed to be at least 3 or 4 that's coming throughout the year. So hopefully the game will stay fresh and keep it banging. So Let me know what your thoughts are, man. We're coming up on the end of the video, but I would greatly appreciate that, guys, and hope to see you in the division. And it's your boy King Bean, and I'm signing out. And I'll holler at you dudes later. One love. Peace.